Christiana Rosa here with head coach Scott Wooster. Coach, your team had one of the most dominant performances that Lubbers has ever seen in history on Thursday. Now that you've had time to really analyze and take a step back, how do you feel?
Yeah, I think best part about it was clean. Always in the opener looking for ball obsession, not turning the ball over. We got a takeaway on defense. Didn't cut people loose in terms of coverage and some of those things. So gap sound, all those things that you just want to play clean football in the opener, fundamental discipline football, and we did that. So that was the most exciting part. Opening game, electric crowd. Sometimes openers you don't know exactly, had 13,000 here. So that part was extremely exciting. Rain came in the second half, continued to obsess over the ball, didn't turn the ball over. A lot of guys touched the ball. So really excited about those factors in the game.
Throughout fall camp, you emphasized the importance of consistency and how you were working toward that. How do you think that came together in that game?
No, and you saw it, and the clean start. You can't start a game any better. They kicked to us, 8-play, 54-yard drive. Great kickoff return to start. Get it down there. There's a 5 and out. Take care of them pretty quick, get a good punt return, and then go right back down and score. So from a consistency standpoint, through the first quarter into the second quarter, felt extremely good about that. I think overall we had 8 3-and-outs on defense, which is huge field position-wise, everything else. So the consistency there on defense. But there were some things in the kicking game. Obviously missed a couple kicks, got one kick blocked. Kickoff team didn't cover great. We had some things that we need to clean up. Didn't finish the first half the way we wanted to. We had a couple penalties in that drive. So from a consistency standpoint, there were flashes of it, but not the complete game. So got to go to work, got to continue to work on that.
Absolutely. And something that will help you in that is the depth of your roster. You said that you used about 75% of your team on Thursday, and how did the depth really get highlighted on Thursday?
That part is awesome. At a home game, got a lot of guys dressed, obviously dressed just about everybody except our red-shirted freshmen. A couple of those guys played, but originally we thought 83 guys played. Went back, checked the participation, and 86 guys got in this game. So that's going to pay huge dividends down the road in terms of guys' development, getting out there under the bright lights of Lubbers Stadium in front of an awesome crowd, but also keeping some tread on the tires of some guys that, late in the season, they're not getting as many reps, which is a good thing too. Keeping a little tread on the tires for some of those veteran players. So that part was awesome, and guys that are working really, really hard get the chance to go out there on game day and ball out. So had a lot of fun with that.
Absolutely. Your team did ball out on Thursday, and every single position group really outperformed, but who do you think shined the most?
Yeah, I mean, you could go right up and down the line. I think, like the running backs got a lot of notoriety. I think we played 6, 5 of them scored. The average was incredible. But obviously if that's happening, offensive line, tight ends, run game, or the up front guys played extremely well. Perimeter blocking, those 5 and 6 yard runs become 80 and 90 yard runs, or a 50-yard run in some cases because of the perimeter blocking. And then defensively, defensive line, there was not a drop-off. In some cases, when the second and third defensive line came in, we saw great activity there. So when you're talking about units, all 3 units, like I said, got some things to work on in the special teams kicking game. But when you're talking about position groups, a lot of them did shine, like you said.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach. We'll check in later this week to highlight and preview CSU Pueblo. But until then, anchor up.